Alright, guys, part 486. I'm going to continue on to the bug-cursed crocodile for a little bit longer. We actually cured the curse during the last time, so hopefully there's no more bug-related bullcrap on this. Oh, that would suck for me. It says, all of a sudden, while watching the Transform Dragon Knight, I get hit hard on the leg and on my head. As I as I'm enjoying the sight of the gigantic ice dragon crocodile, you suddenly get hit hard on my leg and head. Hearing the sound of my cry of pain, the crocodile, still in its colossal form, quickly turns his attention towards me. Hey, what just happened? Are you okay? Something just hit me hard in the leg and on the head. Huge ice-type crocodile looks at you with a mixture of worry and confusion, not sure what could have hit you. He asked with a tone of concern as in a large serpentine voice. Huh? Something hit you hard in the leg and head. What could have done hit you? He looks around trying to find any indication of what might have caused the attack. Then we hear somebody behind me say, that's what you get for being friends with that bug-turning Pokemon. Oh my gosh. The huge ice dragon crocodile hears the voice behind me and the tone dripping with a mixture of anger and frustration. He recognizes the voice and the sentiment it carries. He looks at the direction where the voice came, a low growl escaping him as he speaks in a low, now annoyed and defensive tone. Hey, what did you say? That's my friend you're talking about. Okay, so he's going defensive already. Then we hear the voice say, wait, you're not a bug. How? You were supposed to be a bug. The huge ice dragon Chronos' annoyance and frustration grow even more intense as he hears the voice's question about him not being a bug. He responds with a mix of anger and sarcasm in his now serpentine voice. And what exactly do you mean I'm supposed to be a bug? Maybe I don't want to be a bug all the time. And why do you even care? Then the voice behind me says, I'm the one that turned you into that and put the curse on you. How did you get out of it? Oh, heck no. The huge ice dragon Chrono listens to the voice behind me, and his eyes widen in surprise and anger upon hearing that the speaker is the one who cursed him. You're the one who cast that curse on me? And you wonder how I was freed from it? He growls angrily, and his icy blue and white body tenses up, a mixture of anger and disbelief in his eyes. Then the man says, you are supposed to be in a bug form. I demand you turn back into a bug now. Oh, heck no. You, that better not happen. Good. It doesn't work. The Ice Dragon form Chronos' anger and frustration hit a new peak as the man demands that he return to a bug form. He growls louder, his voice filled with a mixture of defiance and annoyance. I'm supposed to be a bug, and you demand that I transform into a bug now? I don't think so. I'm not changing into some bug just because you demand it. Oh. Then the voice says, turn into a bug now and scare your friend. If you don't, I will hurt him. Oh, heck no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. The huge Ice Dragon Chrono's eyes narrow with fear as the boy threatens me. He doesn't want me to get hurt, but he's also very angry at the demand to transform into a bug and scare you. He hesitates for a moment, weighing the threat against his own anger, but eventually he knows he can't let you be harmed. With a hint of reluctance, in his enlarged voice, he responds, "Fine, I'll turn into a bug, but not because you force me to, but because I don't want you to get hurt." Uh. The Pokemon starts turning into a bug, and the man behind me is laughing maniacally at me, saying, "I can't wait to see you scream in terror at this." Oh no. I was transformed Chronos, so he starts to transform again, as rustling and twisting into a huge bug-like form once more. No. The laughter and taunts of the boy behind me echo in the air as he clearly takes sadistic pleasure in my immense distress. He's crazy. The man notices that I'm not really reacting or screaming like he was hoping. The boy watches me carefully, clearly hoping for my reaction and terror at the sight of the transformed crocodile. But to his surprise and disappointment, you're not showing the reactions he was hoping for. This only frustrates and annoys him more, making him question why you're not scared. Why am I not scared? Question mark. Because I know it is still my friend in there. I still care about him. Unlike you. The boy looks at me with a mixture of disbelief and frustration as I state that I ain't scared because I know that Chronos is still my friend. Your words seem to spark a hint of anger in his eyes. He responds, "I'm like, what do you mean you still care about him? He's some big bug now. Why do you even care about some bug?" Because I know it's a crocodile. It's a crocodile. It's not a bug. Because he's not a bug. He's a Pokemon that you forced to turn into a bug. Why would I be scared of that? Ooh. Boy listens to my replies, anger growing at my words. He can't understand why you're not scared and why you're so concerned about this transformed bug form. What do you mean he's not a bug? Look at him. He's huge and bug-like. Shouldn't you be scared of big bugs like him? Why do you care about this dang bug? See if you can turn into a much bigger version of yourself, and we can show him why. I am not scared of you. The massive bullet chrono listens to my words, a hint of a determined smirk on his face. He nods in understanding and begins to transform again. He concentrates his energy and focuses on the image of a larger, more fearsome version of himself. His body begins to grow and expand, his form getting larger and more intimidating than ever before. He better become a crocodile, not just a flipping bug. Stay that bug. While you're doing that, make sure to go back to your original form, just more massive. The treasure Walker nods to me again, understanding my request. He continues to grow, becoming massive in size, his form becoming gigantic and even more imposing, but at the same time he concentrates on the image of his original form, that of a regular crocodile, only much bigger and stronger. After a few minutes, the transformation is complete. There we go. The massive form of the transformed crocodile stands there, having grown even larger and more powerful. He looks down, confirming his new size. He lets out a deep, menacing growl that echoes through the air, showing off his size and strength. You look amazing, buddy. I love making him happy. The massive crocodile looks down at me. It's massive. It is. Oh, why does he still have insect eyes? Oh, frick that. That's creepy. Nope. Despite his intimidating appearance, there is a hint of friendliness and recognition for you in his gaze. He gives a nod, a silent acknowledgement of my compliment, expressing his thanks for my words of praise. See? That's what he really is. Not that big scary bug you keep trying to get him to turn into. Now leave him alone. Well, looks at the massive imposing form of the crocodile, then at you, realizing that you're not scared of or bothered by the Pokemon's size and appearance. He starts to look annoyed and somewhat intimidated himself by the transformation. He tries to cover up his own fear by scoffing and looking away. He murmurs in a somewhat reluctant tone, "Fine, I guess you're not scared of him, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a bug now." No, he's not. He's back to his normal self, just more powerful and huge. Will looks back at the massive, powerful form of the crocodile, still trying to hide his own unease and intimidation. He glances at me, my words coolly unsettling him. He responds in a somewhat defeated, "Back to his normal self? What do you mean? Look at him. He's huge and he's a bug. How is that normal? He's not a flippin'." I'm getting really sick of you. I already got hurt because of your stupid curse. Now leave me and him alone. Or you will regret it. Well, Lugia came by last time. I wonder if he'll come back again if I call his name. The young boy looks at me as annoyance and frustration clearly reaching a breaking point. He eyes me angrily, words biting with menace. What are you going to do about it, I've already cursed your friend. Yeah. And got you hurt. What more can you do to stop me? Lugia, would you mind helping me again, buddy? If he comes out of nowhere, I'm going to be so happy. As I call out to Lugia, oh my gosh, he actually showed up again. As I call out to Lugia, the legendary Pokemon appears again, flapping his large wings and floating down from the sky, his imposing presence making the young boy take a step back in fear. Lugia glances at me, recognizing my need for help, and responds in a calm, confident voice. Of course. How can I help you this time? Can you get rid of that boy? He's the one that put the curse on my buddy. And I want him gone. Dude, Lugia is so open to help me right now. That's adorable. Lugia looks down at the young boy, his eyes flickering with quiet anger. He nods upon hearing my request and responds in an authoritative voice. Uh-oh, I understand. The boy is responsible for what happened to your friend. I will take care of it. The young boy looks up at Lugia, fear and panic clearing his eyes as he backs away, realizing that he's in real trouble now. Yep. That's what you get, butthole. You want to mess with my buddy Crocodile? Suffer, motherfucker, suffer! The boy is clearly scared. The young boy backs up even more, fear and panic evident on his face as he looks up at the intimidating form of Lugia, knowing that he's vastly outmatched. He starts trying to make an attempt to defend himself. Wait, you can't be serious. You're going to let this legendary Pokemon attack me? You hurt one of my friends. Why would I not? I just want you out of here. The boy shakes his head and out displays fear and panic clearing his eyes as he pleads. I didn't hurt anyone. I put a harmless curse on that bug. Nothing more. Lugia hovers over the boy, his large wings shadowing over him, his eyes fixate on the boy with a stern, incomprehensive gaze. Uh-oh. Now Lugia is on you. It's gonna be so good. You have a choice. I fixed most of the curse. If you want me to get the Pokemon to leave you alone, fix all of it. Make it to where he can never become a bug again. Are you gonna get... Uh-oh. The boy looks up at me, desperation in his eyes as he considers my ultimatum. He glances at Lugia, the imposing Pokemon hovering above him like a judge. Uh-oh. The boy grits his teeth, reluctantly giving in to your demand. Fine. I'll fix it completely. I'll make sure he can never transform into a bug again. Just get this thing away from me. Will you, buddy? Keep a close eye on him while he does this. Please. I said Lugia, buddy, not will your body. I don't care about your body, now frick off. I said Lugia. I care about him. Lugia glances at me, recognizing a request, and nods in agreement. He remains hovering above the boy, his giant wings spread out, and he keeps a watchful eye on the boy, not giving him any chance to slip away or attempt anything. Of course, I'll keep a close eye on him as he undoes his curse. The man walks over to the giant Pokemon and gives him an antidote. As the boy approaches the giant Pokemon, Lugia watches the approach carefully, never letting his guard down. The boy hands the Pokemon the antidote. Lugia looks down at it, then at the boy, his eyes stunning him, saying, "Are you sure this will undo the curse completely? No strings attached. Once the Pokemon takes this, he will never become a bug again." The boy nods. Lugia continues to study the boy, making sure he's not deceiving them. After a long moment of intense scrutiny, Lugia finally nods in acknowledgement, accepting the boy's word that the antidote will undo the curse completely. He nods to the boy and speaks in a deep, steady voice. "Alright then, go ahead and give the antidote to the Pokemon." The boy heads over to the Pokemon and says, in kind of a panicked tone, "Dude, stop." A panicked tone. "Here, take it." The massive insect-like Chrono watches as the boy approaches with the antidote in his hands. The boy's panicked tone doesn't go unnoticed, and the Pokemon looks at the antidote, a hint of suspicion in its eyes. It gazes down at the boy, its large bug-like eyes staring into the boy's own, as if trying to read his intentions. After a moment, the Pokemon lets out a low rumble, as if asking the boy, "Are you sure this will work?" After the Pokemon takes the antidote, he turns back into his normal self with no bug features whatsoever. After the Pokemon takes the antidote, he turns back into his normal crocodile self with no bug features whatsoever. That's good. The Pokemon takes the antidote from the boy and looks down at it, seeming weighing the risk before consuming it. As it takes the antidote, its form begins to change, shrinking and twisting back to its original normal crocodile form. The boy watches as the transformation takes place, and he looks relieved when the Pokemon turns back into its normal self with no trace of bug features remaining. Thank gosh. Thank you. Period. Now leave, or I will let Lugia drag you out of here. The boy looks at the transformed Chrono, then back at Lugia hovering above him. Fear and realization clear in his eyes. He nods shakily and starts to back away. He mumbles, his voice trembling. Yeah, fine. I'll leave. Just don't let the thing attack me. You don't call Lugia or Crocodile a thing, you piece of snot. I'll flip and rip your. I'm not gonna finish that. The boy finally leaves. Thank gosh. Boy quickly backs away, still looking at Lugia with fear and trepidation. Once he's a safe distance away, he turns and runs off, disappearing into the forest. Lugia watches with a satisfied look, his eyes following the boy until he's out of sight. He slowly descends back down, landing gracefully beside you in the now normal crocodile. Thank gosh. Alright.